FaZe's dream of a championship is disappearing. Every window, every door, there's somebody. It's a ludicrous gunfight win for Sim, but will it be enough? Just 12 seconds to go. Seemingly nothing that he can do, and there's the final kill. Dallas Empire get it done. They are your 2020 Call of Duty League champions.
Dallas Empire are the first ever Call of Duty League World Champions. Their 5-1 thrashing of the Atlanta FaZe in the grand final, sealing their status as the league's best team. Despite being winless against FaZe in some of the series' map mode combinations, Empire put on a masterclass performance. Clutch play after clutch play, Dallas always looked a step ahead of Atlanta at every crucial point in the series, making their opponents look like mere shells of the top-seeded team that had gone 5-1 against them in the regular season.
Empire look to pull a rabbit out of the hat again and take a massive edge in this series. Empire going up 4-0 with yet another clutch.
Empire's victory was a significant one for many of the players too. For both Crimsix and Clayster, this was their third Call of Duty World Championship, tying them with the recently retired legend Damon Karma Barlow. It also put their career earnings above $1 million, making them the first two players in CoD esports to surpass the milestone.
A world championship, $1.5 million. Tell me, how do you feel right now?
Oh man, I feel amazing.
Krimsix, who was named MVP of the grand final after putting in arguably the most impressive final showing of his career, reveled in his success, having spent much of the season receiving criticism from Dallas Empire haters.
At London, you know, that was the first tournament in my whole career that my team lost, and I walked away with a smile on my face because I just knew. I just had that feeling, Miles. I was just like, everyone is so
Speaking of milestones, 2018 Halo champion Shotzy also set a significant record, becoming the first ever player to win world titles in multiple FPS games. Pretty good for a rookie who'd been criticized heavily after the CDL's first two events, with some analysts going as far as to call him a bust.
Shotzy's a bust. I don't think he's ready for the CDL spotlight yet, and he probably won't be all the way until next year.
Then there's Huke, who may well be the best player on this dominant Dallas Empire squad. Huke has been regarded as one of the most naturally talented players at pro level for a few years, but his extraordinary skill has never brought him the major trophies he's deserved. Well, that's all changed now, as one of the game's most underrated players has had his name etched into the record books as a world champion. Last, but by no means least, no mention of the Empire is complete without Illi, who, like Shotzzy, was also a rookie. Overshadowed by all the bigger names that surround him in the CDL, Illi spent most of his first pro season quietly honing his craft and taking care of business at tournaments. But don't let his quiet demeanor fool you. Everyone on the team would tell you firsthand that they would not have lifted the 2020 Champs Trophy without him. His story is even more impressive when taking into account that he completely skipped the amateur process, going from an online search and destroy tournament shark directly to the professional level without having any competitive experience in variant modes. For Dallas Empire, the question now is what's next? After reaching the ultimate goal in the CDL's first season, the organization is highly unlikely to make any changes to their starting lineup. And with Rambo Ray being such a huge success after joining them as head coach, his position also seems to be secure. So can the Empire double up on this massive achievement next season? Can they do what must be done to further cement this group as one of Call of Duty's greatest ever teams? Sure, the easy answer would be to say yes. But with Black Ops Cold War set to introduce its own unique aspects and intricacies to the competitive scene, we'll just have to wait and see. But what we also want is to know your thoughts. Let us know what you think Dallas Empire are capable of next season. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Deserto for much more Call of Duty content.